Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys the early signs and symptoms of my twin pregnancy. So I just want to say I'm not a medical professional, I'm just telling you the things that I personally noticed. So let's jump right into the video. So the first sign that I had a twin pregnancy was the early morning sickness. That was the very first indicator that I was pregnant, but also when you're pregnant with twins, your HCG levels are way higher, so then you're more likely to be more sick. So I remember very clearly when I got this overwhelming feeling of nausea, and I just felt like I needed to throw up. And with Zeke, I was very sick as well, but it was like a little bit later on. It was like almost the end of my first trimester. With this, it was like instant. I was probably like 4 or 5 weeks like along. Number 2, so I'm kind of going in order for how early it started. So the morning sickness started, like that was my first indicator that I was even pregnant, and I should have known that it was twins because of how sick I was immediately. Secondly, after I started getting the indication that I was pregnant, I'm like, okay, let's take a pregnancy test. Since your HCG levels are higher, when you take your pregnancy test, immediately positive. I remember when I took the test, I set it down. You're supposed to let it sit for like 3 minutes and then you like get your results or whatever, like your accurate result. I took the test, I set it down. I didn't even finish wiping and it was positive immediately, super quick. Number 3 is that you start showing sooner. So obviously when you have 2 babies, you're gonna be bigger, and I remember I looked like that bloated belly like fairly quick, and I hadn't told anyone that I was even pregnant yet, so I couldn't wear like skin tight things. I remember when I found out it was twins, that's actually what my sonographer said. She was like, how far along are you again? Oh, that's because there's 2, and that's exactly how she told me. Number 4 is that I was extremely fatigued. So this is like a little bit later in the pregnancy, like before I found out it was twins. I was like so tired, exhausted. I had no strength to do anything. Obviously, when you have 2 babies, your body's working extra hard to provide what it needs to provide and, you know, grow your babies. Like I was way more tired than I was with Zeke. And number 5 is just my intuition. Like I knew something was different with this pregnancy. I had my first son Ezekiel, which was a boy, and I knew something was different. I actually, if I can find it, I'll put it on one of the sides. I texted my sister and I told her, I said, I think it's a girl because this pregnancy is different. So my intuition was telling me that something was not how it was with Zeke. I just didn't think it was going to be twins. I thought it was a girl. Obviously, I was wrong in that aspect, but I knew something was not how it was the first time around. So, my overall, just a recap, I had very early and extreme morning sickness. I was throwing up like 5 times a day. It was horrible, like 3 times by like 10 o'clock. 2 fast positive tests. I peed on the stick and it was immediate positive, like super quick. Number 3, you have a distended belly, so you're starting to show sooner, a lot sooner than you would with one singleton baby. Number 4, extreme fatigue. I was just so tired. Like I felt so bad because I couldn't take care of Zeke the way that I wanted to. I couldn't take him to the park like I wanted and just be the parent that I wanted to be when I was like in those early weeks. And then number 5 was just my intuition. I knew something was different. I think it's so weird. Like I literally said, I'm like, this pregnancy is so different than it was with Zeke. It has to be a girl. But anyway, it's gonna be a short and sweet video for you guys. I just wanted to tell you my personal experience with the signs that was showing that I had a twin pregnancy. If you guys could like this video, hit that subscribe, turn on your post notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.